Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lions Mod Spotlight in the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Last time we did Arena Mode, this time we are doing Math Challenge. So you don't just have to add new characters, or you don't have the option to merely add new characters or new items or new, game modes. You can also add new challenges to the game. So this is one such mod. This is made by Wolfsauge, I hope that's pronounced correctly, and it just came out the other day. So we're a little bit on the early side for this, but you're going to figure it out really quickly. This is also one in which it's going to be very hard to do commentary at the same time, but it's very interesting. So note, we have, I guess you start with random items in this challenge. That makes sense, because here's what happens. You walk into a room, and all of a sudden, thank God that they have given us a room with no combat, so I can explain this. Instead of actually shooting, you have to do math equations, or very simple ones, I suppose, here, in order to solve these problems. So I'm going to shoot the bottom fire. 0 plus 7. 7 minus 9. That's a minus 2. I don't use the number pad that much, so I'm an idiot. 36 is not 8 times 4. That's 32. Oh, God. Here we go. 32. 11. I don't really want the red heart. 4. You can see the difficulty inherent in this challenge. I'm not necessarily suggesting that this is going to be the greatest video I've ever done, but it might be novel. Let's put that out there. And one thing's for sure, it's certainly a very interesting challenge. And we do have Stompy. So let's go see what we've got in here. I'm really worried, because again, I'm using the numpad for this. I rarely use the numpad. Like, I'm hopeful that... oh, I have crashed the game, apparently. All right. I mean, I guess they don't expect that one man could be this good at mathematics and talking simultaneously. I'll have you know, while you were studying the blade, I was studying the math book. Here, let's try this again. Do it on the... not this way. I've already done the daily today. This is, spoil... Well, it probably won't be spoilers, actually, because of the timing of these videos. Well, let's try that one again. Here we go. It is brand new. Oh, maybe you just start with the same items every time. It is brand new, so it might be a little bit, some bugs to work out, shall we say. 2 times 0 is 0. Beautiful. I will say, I do think I'm decent at arithmetic. Now, I will... Oh, that's not the right one. I will make mistakes. I don't want 66, I want 6. Okay, 3. I will make mistakes. That's just, natural. Over the course of these, Oh, God. I'm getting overwhelmed. 0. There you go. 0. 10. 12. I saw a 12 in there. Minus 5. 6. Okay, we've done it. Minus 7 and 25. There you go. I'm glad I waited a little bit on this one, because there was a bug that made it so if any values were higher than 100, they would return as incorrect answers when you entered them. So I think it is... minus 5? Oh, that's not minus 5, that's just 5. I think it might be a good practice to just enter 0 when you go into any single room here, but we're getting the job done so far. If I could win this one first try, I would feel not only good about myself on an Isaac level, because we are going to have to dodge, but also, good about myself on the level of, there's no 0 on this room, what the hell? Or maybe we just slightly hurt a tier. I would feel good about myself on the level of my mental acumen as well, because I'm the guy, I like to do the tip calculation in my head. Oh my God, 54 plus 57, that's 111. 87. You know what I like about this already? 61. 107. What I like about this already is the fact that you can hit enemies without actually having to shoot past them. Oh, I knew I was going to get hit there. God dang it. You can hit enemies without actually having to move past them, which means that you don't have to have, like, piercing shots. You already have great target selection. Now, mentally speaking, it's a little tricky to get the job done here, and the shot speed upgrade, I'm pretty sure, is worth basically functionally 0. But at the same time, I'm having a pretty good time here early, and I think it just goes to show you what kind of cool stuff you can make in Isaac mods once you apply your creativity here. Okay, so 11 times 0 is 0. I want to get to the point where, like, I don't need to do multiple shots to kill any enemy. Oh, I'm already feeling myself getting used to the number pad. This is the good shit right here. Do I still have to look at where the minus key is? Yeah, I still got to look at where the minus key is, all right? I didn't live my life on the number pad, okay? I didn't get a job as a as an administrative assistant No, not minus 36, just minus 6. Oh, God. Oh, just walked into it. 6, 20, 24. I walked into another one when I wasn't paying attention. 8. Okay, that's what I get for being cocky. Let's try this again. 0 plus 9 equals 9. 4 minus 7 equals minus 3. 3 plus 3 equals 6. 0 plus 1 equals 1. Now, a lot of people have made jokes. I've seen the jokes, and the jokes have said, like, well, when you fight the Hush, do you have to solve differential equations? Look, this is already a little bit on the tricky side. Is it hard to do mathematics, like, on this level? No. I would say it's not really hard to do, you know, these basic arithmetic operations for the most part. But at the same time, no, not 99, just 9. At the same time, it's hard to do them while dodging simultaneously. So, differential equations, I mean, let's not get ridiculous. You know what, though? We should do one with, like, programmer syntax or something like that. Now we're talking. How would you do that when you have to use WASD to, I don't know, Papula Duplex is going to do anything for us. How would you do that when you need WASD to, you know, walk? Well, I guess, you know, that's up to you guys. You're the smart people who are actually going to solve this problem. I'm just the idiot who's going to play it for 30 minutes and then be like, well, I could do it better than that. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Deal with the devil. I want it. I want it. First off, let's just pop this. I can't read that. 37 minus 4, minus 8. I got you, you motherfucker. Don't ever assume that I have not graduated from elementary school. Yeah, I don't need to extinguish that shit. I want to fight Krampus. Bring me Krampus! Crown him! Okay, we'll take BFF for absolutely no reason, because we're not even shooting. We'll also take a Spirit Heart for a great reason, because I would like to maybe make some deals with the Angel happen here. I think we've done okay here on the first 2 floors. Reminds me a little bit of Typing of the Dead, to be honest with you. Except Typing of the Dead, I don't know, is a little faster. Of course I'm going to reroll my whole run. Now we've got Infestation 2 and Midas Touch. Now, I don't want to enter into a situation on this run where I feel like we just win because I can walk into enemies. That's never been my goal. But I will say, having the opportunity to slow our roll maybe a little bit on the... Oh man, our damage is pretty bad though. Having the opportunity to slow our roll a little bit on the math because we have some spiders working out for us here is pretty sick. Oh my god, when you get like 2 enemies close together, it becomes a little bit of a problem. Not to mention that every single enemy that we're facing here... Oh my god, so there's 93 plus 20. It's 113. Not to mention we're getting to the point where every single enemy we're facing already takes like 5 hits to kill. And I'm trying to avoid stepping on rocks while dodging simultaneously. And because I don't use the freaking numpad ever, because it's not 1970, we're not inventing Unix time on the fucking fly right now. You know, it's all I'm getting at is I'm multitasking right now. I'm surprised that the commentary has not suffered more than this over the process of doing things. You know what? You are a beautiful, shining gift. Don't you know that you are a shooting star and the whole world will love you just as long as you are. Robo Baby 2.0, you are helping me out more than I ever would have expected. The value propositions for items have been turned on their heads, dude. When you type an answer wrong, it gets like stuck in the input buffer. Sometimes you got to manually clear it with the enter key. But that's now that I understand that's what's happening. I understand. Like that time I tried to type in 61, but it got a correct answer for 6. So my 61 got like weirdly handled. I don't know how you solve the problem better than that. It's like when you complete a level in Super Mario World. Okay, these enemies are thankfully extremely weak. There are actually some rooms in which it's a huge advantage for you. Like we have essentially infinite range as a result of the fact that we have the math ability here. You know what? This should be just added as an item in the actual game because this is hilarious. I got a 24 above my head. I got another 24 above my head. Oh my god, you wouldn't do this to me. That's 93 plus 50, 143. Okay, oh my god, minus 15. The bosses! That's 98 plus 70. 188. 178. 178! Am I losing my mind? It's 168, you moron. Okay, there we go. 113, 32, 104, 109, hilarious, 15. This guy, he's taking too many hits. 91, minus 62. Where's the minus key on the number pad? That's 82. 64 minus 47. 17. Oh, God. 6. 9. That's not 9. That's the asterisk key. I think I saw 16. And then minus 60. Oh, that was a freaking nightmare, man. I don't know what our tears, like our fire rate is going to do for us there. But I'm very not eager to fight very tanky bosses like that. That was a problem. I was enjoying the run up to this point. I was like, I'm a genius. I think, honestly, it does seem like the problems are getting a little bit more complex. It's not like they're actually hard. Like if you're not multitasking, it's very easy to solve these problems. But while dodging simultaneously, you're like 84 plus 85, 169. You're like, I mean, it's a bit cumbersome sometimes, you know? That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to suggest that it's necessarily the hardest thing in the world. I'm just saying it's maybe not as easy as you might think. Why do I have 4? Oh, 16 minus 5 is 11. God damn it. Negative 16 and the 10. I'll tell you one thing. Irrespective of the mod's quality. Oh, Jesus. This is not one you're going to see on the NLSS. I think it would probably have the potential. That's not 63, it's a 73. I think it would have the potential to basically ruin like any commentary we could possibly have. And you know what? I did see some people, when they were talking about the mod, they were like, 13 minus 26, negative 13. They were like, this is like a good excuse to play video games. And I mean, don't let me rain on your parade, okay? Because I like where your head's at, you know, using video games for like good purposes. At the same time, I am also like, oh, that's a negative 16. I tried to hit backspace. Get out of here. It's negative 16, you dingo. At the same time, I am also like, oh God, that's just regular 16. Am I losing my mind? What is 19 minus 35? It's negative 16. Jeez. You know, I'm not sure how much merit this actually has as a teaching tool if you're over the age of, you know, where you should be knowing this stuff, you know, probably faster than I do here. I can't, that's like 18 plus 53. That would be 71. It appears to not be 71. What else do we have going on here? I kind of, okay, well now we can see that one. That is negative 28. Beautiful. That is negative 67. Once you get into the mindset, it's a little easier. 69. That's a 48 right there. That's a 0. That's a negative 17. That's an 8. That's a 76. That's 6. 27. That's a 0. That's a 21. All right, well, these guys are a lot of fun to fight, as you can see. So, can I can't shoot, so just move Robo Baby over here for a second. I just want to clear the one guy out. There we go. So we got 61. 85. Let's see if we can kill this guy a little faster. 21. 60. His face was up for a second there. His face was up for a 60-second there. For a Wiki Wild Wild West. Yo. I've got to get some more damage. You know what is kind of cool about this? Is the idea that it's a combination of your stats and your, like, mental arithmetic speed. Like, I really like that, it's not merely, I've typed in a lot of wrong numbers there. It's not merely your run. Like, the better you actually are at the math portion here, the longer you might be able to survive, with a little bit of, a little bit less support from the game, shall we say. But I shouldn't really be complaining, because we're actually getting a lot of, value out of the fact that we don't have to, oh god, my brain. We're getting a lot of value out of the fact that we don't have to kill every enemy because we have a bunch of spiders backing us up. I would love to do boss rush just because it would be hilarious. So we're going to open this. We have counterfeit pennies, so I'm hoping to get enough. I'm hoping to get enough to buy the tarot cloth. Because I don't know, we could get good stuff out of that. But like boss rush would be hilarious. And then to maybe push it down like just as far as this run could actually go. I don't know. We'll see. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. We're on the caves too. We are ahead of boss rush schedule, so I mean that's surprising. Let's put it that way. We also do have a really good deal with the Devil Chance here. Fairly surprising as well. This is like how you should introduce your kids to the Binding of Isaac. That's not. It is 143, isn't it? We got 143 twice in a row. That's extremely good luck. 11 times 1, 22. What school did you graduate from? Freaking Bad School Incorporated? Oh, we crashed it again. No. Isaac, new game. It's a very simple bug. Right now in your code, you have some kind of magic value that says if somebody solves math equations faster than this, you crash their game because they're not a man, they're a computer. That's not the case. I am merely a man. Is this the run? This is the run. You're gonna make me do the whole floor over again, and you know what? I may not like it, but goddammit, I respect it. And by respect it, I mean I am going to just move far, far away as fast as we can possibly go here. Again, I mean, I'm not gonna deny it's explosive diarrhea, right? I'm not gonna deny mods are a little bit of a bummer, or not mods. Sorry, the bugs are a little bit of a bummer. I have done the entirety of this floor compared to the average Isaac run. This one's a little bit more. Oh, that's the wrong. Compared to the average Isaac run, this one's a little bit more intense. Takes a little bit more mental energy. So it is something that, if possible... Oh, it's a negative 3. Not negative 13. It is one that I'd like to... I'm not going to say get done as soon as possible, but... I'm going to be eager to knock it out. And once it's done, I'm going to be very proud of it. Oh god, negative 12. 59. Ooh, negative 24? That's correct. Okay, good job, brain. See, this is another, like, very small problem here. It's difficult to see what, is that 37? It's difficult to see what, two enemies close together have. Yeah, 24 plus 0. 51, I think, that's what that is, right? Where'd you go to school? Okay, we've already done that joke. That's a 96 banger. That's a 32 if I've ever seen one. Negative 16, don't make me laugh. Your Windows boot up in what, a day and a half? You could back up your whole hard drive on a floppy diskette. You're the biggest joke on the internet. I didn't make that up. That's a Weird Al Yankovic. Oh, good job. He's not dead. He's dead. 46. That's not a 4. Can I mean, this is a quality of life improvement. I'm just gonna make a suggestion. Don't take this as just me. You know, run it past a tester or something like that. See how they feel about it. I kind of feel like there should be a... Oh no, you wouldn't do this to me. You wouldn't do this to me. The crashes. Why? I'm begging you. Just let me complete math challenge. It's going up on YouTube regardless at this point. I understand that it takes a big man, woman, freaky ghost, baby, to watch this and be like, how is this superhuman intelligence surmounting the difficulty of our mods so quickly? But that doesn't mean you have to send sleeper agents to deliberately crash the game just because I'm like, 8 times 1, that's 8. Please don't step to me with that rudimentary shit. Where do automatic variables get stored in C++? They get stored on the stack, mon frere. You gotta step to me with something more difficult than that. You know what? 25 minus 22 is not 23. This needs like a mod for a mod. I know we're getting a little Inception there, but where you can, like, if you got a midterm coming up, you can type your questions into this and then only do 8 times 0 is not 8, buddy. You can type your own questions into this and then only those questions will pop up. So you could be like, oh, I got a geography midterm. What's the capital of Jamaica? And you go, Kingston. Well, one of those is a times 0, I think. So let's try 0. It doesn't work. What do you got for me? Oh, dude. You gotta come a little harder. then 5 times 2 if you want to step to me at this point in my life. Alright, these guys, I want them to pop up so we can do as much damage to them as possible. I realize we got Robo Baby doing damage for us as well up there. It's not a 9, that's an 11. Alright, good job, Brain. What the fuck? 96 plus 86 is 102 plus 80, 182. -3. Don't mind if I do. 113. There's no backspace. What I was going to say is that for quality of life, just make it so backspace takes the last character, or the last integer, well, it's a character of an integer anyway, but takes the last number entered and purges it. And as a result, you can use the backspace key. That's the wrong one. You can use the backspace key. Okay, that guy is now dead. To purge an incorrect character and allow you to do corrections on the fly. Now, I understand you should be using the numpad. It's a hard habit to get out of. To start using the numpad exclusively and never use the, like, over the function key numbers or under the function key numbers. So we're gonna grab Black Bean. Let's move along here. Isn't there's like a Balls of Steel or wait, our secret room is excellent for us. Some way we're getting Spirit Hearts in here, I remember. 22 minus 8, 14. Nice. 40. That's not 42. That's 442. There we go. The other piss off is when you are about to kill an enemy and then your spider kills him instead. So then you have an entry typed in that doesn't actually apply to anything. But you know what? Small price to pay, dude. Freaking small price to pay. I'm a genie in a bottle. You gotta rub me the right way. This time we're gonna go for Tarot Cloth. Ah, no, we can't. Sackboy's too good. What am I saying? Okay, start with this guy. -7. He's easy to wipe out. Then this guy, just throw an 8 in there. 44. Oh, that one's a little on the trickier side, I suppose. And then give you a little -1 action. 16. Okay. Choose. I'm only 16 years old. You are so dusted. You cannot possibly fathom. Okay, so grab this Spirit Heart. I just need some pills. Range up. Seems a little irrelevant. 21. 55. 4. 2. Reluctantly crouched at the starting line. Okay. Here we go. We finally made it one floor deeper. Allow me to get Sackboy, please. I'm begging you. More Spirit Hearts. I mean, we could obviously do more of the floor to get Sackboy, but I kind of want to avoid the crashes, if possible. Oh, fuck. He's ready. As soon as he pops up, he's ready for a 6. There we go. We hit him with it. That's a 53. Okay, just keep it there. Keep the 53 in the buffer. You're going to get him. You're going to get him. Dude, beautiful. Okay, what do we got? I don't care about the fires. Do I care about Empty Vessel? I think I care about Empty Vessel. Being able to fly could be a huge advantage. So, fuck you, Sackboy. We made it a little further. I'm ready here. Am I willing and able? We're about to freaking find out. There is room for expansion packs here. It's a 90. But I don't know. Like, is there a market for this? For people who want to play this stuff? I bet there is. I bet there's a market of people just like me. Oh, he's already dead. I always thought, like, you know, people, they're afraid of math in a way that I don't like. Because it's, in my opinion, like, pardon the use of a loaded word here, but it's ignorant. They're probably watching this and they're like, I didn't want to do math. You ignorant fool. Again, no offense meant. You absolute moron. No, I don't mean it like that. I realize I'm coming across a little over the top. One second, I gotta focus here. Oh, never mind. I'll just be taken away from this room instead. Once this guy wises up. Thanks for your help, spiders. But you recognize, I hope, that what you're doing in Isaac, or in anything, is already a complex action. Let me explain. We walk into this room, we're like, okay, we gotta move over here, and then we gotta press this button to shoot. That requires, like, hitting these tendons, etc., etc. Like, it's already a hard thing to do. This, if anything, the math might actually be easier It's just different. And that's, you know, it takes a little while to learn that. But I feel like people are always, they underestimate their own abilities, and it bums me out a little bit. Because math doesn't necessarily, at least arithmetic doesn't have to be hard. There are some maths, you know, I wouldn't touch with a fucking 10-foot pole. I guess I hit a 6 somewhere, because I guess I hit a 6 again because my 61 didn't work. There we go. 3, 16, 32, -3. It's the negatives that are getting me, dude, because I keep fat fingering these buttons. Phrasing. There we go. But yeah, you too can do basic arithmetic, I promise. I guess we will take the Bible. Is that going to cheapen the mom fight a little bit? I mean, perhaps. I don't know. Is the finger going to be amazing for us? It might actually be incredible. And of course, leave it to me to, like, accidentally create a run that completely, like, betrays the purpose of the mod. But, I mean, you do have to get better. Like, your run has to get better for you to have a chance to win, so... You're not gonna be just like, what are you gonna knock out 500 basic arithmetic questions against Mom's heart? It's possible, I guess, but not easy. But I like this, if nothing else. Well, and that's a little insulting. I don't mean if nothing else. What I mean to say is, even if you don't like the idea of doing, you know, basic arithmetic on this mod, what's really cool about it is the fact that it introduces this kind of style of challenge where things are just completely different. So I'm a big fan of that. Even if, I mean, do I see myself doing 1,000 episodes of basic math operations while I play Isaac? Probably not, but at the same time, it's a really cool idea, and if nothing else, a showcase of what Isaac can do. 28 minus 9 is not -19. It's a really cool showcase of what Isaac can do in powerful hands here. So that's a -47. Damn, dude, that's a nasty one. That's a 7. It's a 62. It's 68? What a brain. 62. Ah, you took damage directly as a result of that. Alright, so what's our play? I want to kill Mom and then do boss rush, because that would be stupid and hilarious. So, yeah, that's on my to-do list. If we could make that happen, I feel... Tractor beam, okay. I feel like we could leave this mod, you know, feeling like we did our darndest to make good stuff happen here. And fun stuff happen here. I don't give a shit about that. Okay, I should have. 117? Please. It wasn't even 117. We're getting all these things that, like, make the run better, but don't make it better for us. 2. I feel like chat might not like it as much, or viewers might not like it as much, because it's harder to diagnose misplays. It's harder to be like, how'd you get that wrong? You're trying to focus on, like, 12 different operations happening, like, simultaneously here. Yeah, here we go. Give me a greed fight. This is because we're going to the Hush fight later. That's a joke. Unless we get an AWAS rune. Who knows, dude? By the way, do I think boss rush is a good idea? No, I think it's actually idiotic, which is why it's perfect for us right now, okay? You know, you gotta roll with the punches. That's, if math has taught me anything, it's, sometimes you want to finish a run, but you can't because it keeps crashing. Again, my opinion here is basically that the developers did not conceive that one superhuman brain could accomplish all of the things that I'm doing right now. And really, it's a simple mistake. All you need to do is remember that you live on a planet where, you know, a person like me can exist and accept that there's such a thing as true magic in the world and bow to my superior intellect, and then the bugs, they'll just come right out. I am, of course, joking, or am I? I am. Or am I? Like, okay, I am. At least we know that that thing's got a black heart in it. Now, what was in here? It was tractor beam. So you know what? At the risk of that possibly ruining our situation, we're gonna move along here. 94. 52, 20. It's like a Boards of Canada song. Peace? I don't know. We've done it. Was there anything... I mean, the shop was greed. We don't necessarily want to fight greed. Like, there's no benefit to fighting greed. If this crashes on boss rush, like I said, bow to my superior intellect. If this crashes on boss rush, I am out though. But let's see. So we're gonna beat Mom like instantly. We've done it. We got a deal. We'll take the Polaroid. We got Judas' Shadow, which I'll take because we're gonna have permanent Polaroid invincibility. So. Nice, thank you, spiders. I mean, I had it, but thank you, spiders. Or maybe we're not gonna... We already took the Polaroid. My bad. Alright, what do we got in here? What is gonna be good for us? No, yeah-ish. You got... Oh, what... I mean, Jacob's Ladder is awesome, but you gotta go Ipecac because it's such a huge damage increase, right? Yeah, it's a plus 40 damage up. So we have found, in my opinion, like the absolute ideal synergy. 8. Dude, this is beautiful. Don't you dare crash on me now. I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, wave 1 done. Now we can fly. Again, because we have empty vessel anyway. 51 plus 30, 87. Let's try to kill some enemies in, like, inverted order. Okay, we already completed this wave, apparently. By accident, so that's pretty cool. 128. 128. Dude, he got his ass kicked. Ipecac was, like, exactly... the right selection. I didn't even hit him there. I'm hitting like math fatigue, I'll admit. My brain right now is going like... I'm looking at these numbers like... Excuse me? What is this? If I can get like 2 consecutive numbers in a row, or correct answers in a row, I feel like I'm the smartest man on Earth right now. It helps that it only takes like 2 hits per enemy. I'll give you that. This is, oh my god, it's a negative 29? Oh, you already got killed. It might not have been negative 29 anyway. I was feeling a little unconfident in that decision. That's a 47. It does help to talk it out. That's not a 47, that's a 37, you dingbat. I'm really just relying on the spiders to do like about 130% of the damage necessary here. Okay, so minus 10. That's an 11. That's a 6. Dude, straight up, if the spiders could just settle this out for me, that would be, like, ideal. Because I'm feeling the burn. What is it? 97 minus 21 plus 18 minus 91. Okay, tell you what, how do you feel about that shit right there? 97 minus 69? 28? It worked! He's a genius. Thanks, Mom. I ain't afraid of no math. I also ain't afraid of no bed. Is that 11 times 0 or 11 plus 0? It's 11 times 0. Hit you with a little 0 action. Miss me with that 0 action, please. There's a 5 in there somewhere, yeah. In general, I think I've given myself the luxury of not really having to worry about negative numbers, and instead my spiders can just take care of those. So much appreciated there. We've already done it. Alright, well that's gonna do it, I think. Crashes, a slight bummer, I'll admit, but we finished the challenge anyway. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go check out the mod on the store. It is a little unstable right now, but it's also in its infancy, so give it some support if you're interested. That will be linked in the video description below. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. All right, I had to disable my number pad hotkey, so to stop the video, I got to click the button. See you next time.